Hi, welcome to my channel. I hope all of you are doing well. In this video, we will discuss how we can do the deployment of the React application in Azure, and how we can create the continuous integration and continuous deployment pipeline for the same. So just follow me in this video. You will come to know how you can easily deploy the web application which is built using React. Okay, alright, so we'll quickly go to the Azure DevOps portal. So this is my Azure DevOps portal. Okay, so I already created one React application, okay, in Azure DevOps portal. So we'll just go through it. This is the description, this is the pipeline status. The main important thing is I created one pipeline for the continuous integration. So this is my pipeline which I have set up for the continuous integration. We'll just quickly go through it. What are the steps I have configured? So in the continuous integration steps, basically what we need to do is we need to create the package, correct? So since it's a React application and I'm using this command npm install, okay, to actually compile this application, and then I am creating the package using this npm run build command. So what you need to do is basically whenever you will create a new pipeline, right, there you will get the option to select which type of project it is. So in that time you need to you have to select this React application. Okay, you have to select like React application. So if I go through, so you will see here, this is the command. This is actually the React command I have used to compile the application, and then the second command I am using basically npm run build, correct? Then what I am doing is I am basically whatever build I have created, right, that is I am putting in the zip file, and then I am making one artifact. So this is actually the existing pipeline. So how you will get these options while creating the new pipeline, I'll just show you. So what you can do is you need to create a new pipeline. Okay, you need to select use this classic version, and then you have to select this GitHub. I have configured the GitHub for my repository. I'll just configure it again. So here you have all the options to select the template. So here you need to select basically this one, Node.js with this, Node.js with Grunt. Okay, so you have to select this. Okay, so you can see this is the command. Basically, this is actually the step is responsible for compiling your React application. Then what I did is actually I removed this step, because this step is not at all required for me. So I'll just remove it, and then I did the copy of this. So I can make a copy, I can make a clone task, and then I did like npm I can give any display name, but just to make it okay. And then what a command I have to do, you have to select here. So you have to select the custom, and then you can give the command. Okay, so npm run build command, right? And then you can select the path where your package.json is present. So this is where my package.json is present. Okay, so likewise I have created the steps. I hope you are clear with this continuous integration pipeline. Okay, so what I will do is I'll just go to my pipeline again. Okay, so I am done with the continuous integration. Then how you can create the release. So in order to create the release, you can create it from here also. From continuous integration also you have the option to create the release from here. Okay, so I actually already created the releases, so we'll go to the release section. So you can see I have created this continuous deployment pipeline. Okay, so we'll see what I have done here. First thing you need to do is you need to link your continuous integration pipeline with your stage. So this is the continuous integration pipeline I have linked here. You can see it here. Okay, so see, actually it is linking to my continuous integration pipeline. Okay, and second thing you need to do is basically you have to configure the steps. So basically what you need to do is you need to create one app service, okay, be it Windows based or Linux based, and yeah, so once you create the app service, right, you need to link that app service in the task. So you can see it here. When you will create the task, you have the option to link various types of services. So you need to basically link Azure App Service. Just be careful, you need to link with Azure App Service. Okay, so once you will get this option, there the option you have to basically configure the app service. So here you need to mention your app service name, and yeah, that's it. Only app service name you need to mention. Other things here, if you want, you can just confirm whether your the package structure is correct or not, from where you want to deploy. So see, you can see it here. This is my zip folder which I need to deploy it on the app service. So these are the two things you need to do. I can okay. So what we will do is now we will go to the app service. So I'll go to my app services. Total Azure. Okay. Yeah, so this is my app service. Okay, so just see it is running. I have already linked this app service in my continuous deployment configuration. And this is my URL, so I'll just read this URL. You see, I am able to see my React application here. So it means I am successfully able to deploy my React application in the cloud, in the Azure cloud, using this Azure DevOps Starter project. Okay. So the main thing you need to focus in the Azure DevOps Starter is the creation of the build pipeline, and then once you create with the build pipeline, you need to create the release. So in the release, basically you need to create one app service. So and that app service you need to link with your deployment configuration. So that's it. So I hope you like this video, and if you face any problem while deploying your React application on Azure cloud, do let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Bye.